Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Albert Chon. I'm the co-founder and CTO of Injective Labs. And today I'll be talking about Injective and the rise of multi-VM environments. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, some tech difficulties.
And let's go to
Click, clack, bosom, lace on firewall. I spooked intrudes from trash sheets. That's my device. Nullifier sniffing by my corpse too crisp. Mainnet gossips, tastier than breakfast chips. Story, hack, flurry. Mama's making news before the cold reload. Got receipts in my cheeks, encrypted and plumbed. Your private DMs, I'm the dumpster dive jump. Blood eyes every.
And as a developer, until now, you've had to choose which ones made sense for you, whether it be an ETHL2, SVM, an app chain, etc. But today, I'm here to describe something new that we've created, which is a multi-VM environment, where we try to bring in the best of all worlds to allow developers to have greater flexibility in terms of in creating their applications. I'll give you a quick example of how this will look like. So Injective is adding the native EVM support in a multi-VM environment. And what this will allow you to do is create an application, have a smart contract that invokes WASM contracts as well. So one example is that you could have a WASM contract perform heavier computation than you otherwise could have in the EVM. You can do things like more advanced cryptography or mathematics, and then return that result synchronously, all in one transaction, to your Solidity contract. And then you can interact with the native code that exists on Injective, such as, for example, through a precompiled contract, you can place an order on the Injective exchange module. So this is just like a quick example that gives you a sense of like what new types of design spaces that can exist in this multi-VM environment. So essentially, we extend the functionality that the EVM developers, Solidity developers can have on the Injective EVM by giving you access to composability or WASM, which gives you the full power of Rust. You can basically import any package using cargo. You can access much more state, much more storage, and do things that you really otherwise could not have done in Solidity. Additionally, you also the WASM implementation uses the actor model, so you prevent reentrancy out of the box. Additionally, by using the native code found on Injective, you get access from day one to deep on-chain liquidity provided by our spot and perpetuals on-chain exchange, order book-based exchange, as well as more advanced capabilities like automated smart contract execution. Injective as a blockchain also provides many out-of-the-box modules that makes it very easy for developers to do things like bridging or access Oracle price feeds, and basically not have to reinvent a lot of the infrastructure or reinvent the wheel. IBC interoperability is one big piece, and one other design space also, I'd say, is on your contracts on Injective, on the Injective EVM, can interact with multiple blockchains, multi-chain, using IBC or the inter-blockchain communication standard. So with the IBC Eureka upgrade, Injective will get light client support with Ethereum and have secure IBC interoperability with Ethereum, Solana, Polkadot, and the hundreds of others Cosmos chains that exist. So this lets you extend your application to compose with contracts or other applications on something like Ethereum, where, just to give you a quick example, if you wanted to have logic that, for example, was a trading strategy on an EVM contract on Injective, but you wanted to hedge your exposure using like Uniswap or a lending protocol on Aave, for example, you could do so by using IBC. Some technical features of the Injective EVM is, first, you get instant finality. So Injective's block time is 600 milliseconds or so, and you won't have to run the risk of any reverts or reorgs, as you might find on many other L2s or EVM implementations. Also, you get multi-VM atomicity. So in a single transaction, you can call your EVM contract, which then calls a WASM contract, which then gives you results back, and then you use those results to do other things like like interact with Injective or whatever have you. All of that can be done in one transaction. Additionally, we've worked on a single token representation so that in these different environments, your ERC20 token is interpretable and usable by WASM, but also the native code on Injective, which simplifies things for developers tremendously. In that similar vein, we also integrated support for ERC4337, which provides account abstraction capabilities and allows for things like gasless transactions, which are a big UX win. Yeah, and one other interesting feature that I think is pretty unique to Injective is the ability to have automated or scheduled contract execution. Injective has it supported already for its WASM contracts, but essentially what you can do is automate the execution of your contract from the blockchain itself. So it's almost like a self-initiated transaction. And this can be very useful in different scenarios where you want to provide more robust guarantees of execution. Previously, if if you have your application on like an Ethereum L2 or just Ethereum, you might have to use like a keeper sort of network and provide incentives for this execution to occur. And even then, you don't actually know, you don't have any guarantees that this will occur. This way, you have that robust guarantee. And of course, support for modern tooling, including Foundry, Hardhat, Web3.js, Ethers.js, et cetera. One of these toolings that I'm excited to announce support for is the graph, particularly subgraphs and substreams. So we've integrated substreams and Firehose into Injective, and you can create subgraphs that are either hosted by the graph network using substreams, or you can create your own custom substreams where for developers that want more flexibility and more control over their indexing needs. Yeah, to wrap things all up, the point I want to, I guess, convey is that Injective's multi-VM environment enables basically a new design space for applications where you can leverage multiple VMs, use the best parts of each, and have just much more seamless and powerful applications. To learn more, we're having our Builders Day this Saturday from 11 to 4 p.m. You can take a picture of the QR code here for those interested. And would love to meet you guys and learn more about your projects that want to deploy on the Injective EVM. And thank you.